So, when we're children, little babies, baby goes like this, try to crawl, till they get this visualization process going. They visualize moving, and once they can move, visualization. You try and move without visualizing, you can't. If you want to go to the kitchen, you have to visualize going to the kitchen. You send your projected image from your mind, your I, your me, from your mind to the kitchen. Off your body goes. Goes to the refrigerator, gets the food out, makes some food and eats it. Begun with the visualization. Without the visualization, you're going to starve to death. So we take on this constant visualization the moment we wake up in the morning. It began when we were little. And we identify with that visualization as ourself, and we live as if we are that, and we forget that it's a visualization. We forget that it's an imaginary projection of I-ness, me-ness. We forget that we're the one doing the visualization. We're not the visualized. In the one that visualizes, there's no limit. In the visualization, there's a definition within the visualization. That becomes what we call our ego, or our being as an individual. So we come to each other and we try to get that visualization to interact with each other, because we've forgotten the reality of our heart, which is what's behind the visualization, the love. The love wants to go and do something, so it projects the projection, and off it goes, and then you go and experience what you're experiencing. A kiss from your wife, some kudos from your friends, peers, the world, fame, fortune, through this visualization. So it's always limited to the visualization. You wonder why it doesn't satisfy you, because you're trying to satisfy a visualization. You're trying to satisfy something imaginary, something that you imagine yourself to be. When the people we interact with don't satisfy that visualization, we try to force them to satisfy it. We manipulate them. We lie to them. We're violent to them. We attack them. Relationships break up because we begin from the heart. We all fall in love. And then we start visualizing the other person in our mind with our imaginary self. And we have this relationship between our imaginary self and the visualized person in our mind, the other one. So there's two imaginary beings, so the relationship is only going on in our mind. And then we try to get the external real person to validate what we think they are, or what they're appearing to be in our mind. And when they don't, we jack up. The other person jacks up, gets upset, and then the fight starts and we become unhappy. So the source of unhappiness in relationship is the identification with that imaginary being as if it is yourself, when it's far from the truth.